If you out here looking for a magic pill to solve world hunger in your life, you are in the right video because I don't have what I believe people think is a magic pill, but I do believe that it is the heavy work investment that you can make in yourself to actually get new results in your life. Now, it isn't easy work, it's hard work. It's hard work because it's not what you're used to doing. It's not what you're used to thinking. It's not a perspective that you feel like is helpful because you need a quick win. You're out here in this life feeling like, oh, I need to make more money now. I need to change now. I don't like feeling the way I feel right now. And you want something to magically change it. But I'm here to tell you it's not going to magically change. It's going to take intentional practice for you to overhaul your life, literally solve world hunger in your life. And so if you're ready to do the inside work that's necessary, you are in the right place. And let me take off my glasses. I want to see you, but the sun is getting me and I like being outside for my videos. So I want you to know no more steps, no more tips, no more tricks. This is about shifting how you behave. And I want to help you do that so that you can operate as the highest version of yourself. So I'm going to look at my notes because I want to stay focused, but I want you to work on this and this alone. It's really embodying the version of you that executes the things that you desire to do so you can receive the results and the outcomes that you want. Most people that I work with want more money, and it's not just more money. They want financial freedom. They want to feel free from feeling like their time and money is being exchanged. They want to feel free from this burden of living paycheck to paycheck. But that is a mindset. We have co-created a life that has allowed us to live that narrative. And so that's why this work that I'm talking about is more hard work, and it might feel hard because we've been scripted to live a certain way. And so I want to help you unscript that self. And I continuously am working to unscript that self for myself as well. I say myself a lot. The next thing is I want you to consider, like, am I looking for more power? And when I say more power, I mean feeling more powerful, like you're in control of your life, like you have the boundaries that you need, that you're saying and articulating the things that you need and desire to the people that you need to say it to in your life. You're speaking your story, you're saying and doing things that are aligned with those inside things that you've been wanting to say for years and things that you've been wanting to do for years. That's the power that I'm talking about. Taking control of your health, taking control of your finances, taking control of your professional life, your personal life, not allowing life to just happen and just wonder, why is this happening to me, but happening to life. That's what I mean by power. If you want to see something different, then you're in the right place. And the other part is just peace, peace of mind, peace, taking care of yourself, peace, all of that. So you becoming the version of you that executes well that version, you're going to have the results in all of those three areas. So this is about shifting your identity. This is what I talk about here. I'm an identity first strategist. This is about shifting who you think you are to who you know you have the ability to be. I'll say that again. This is about shifting who you think you are to who you are and who you know you have the ability to be. We know we have the potential to go further along than we've ever gone before, but there is resistance that we're holding on to, and that's keeping us from actually taking the step to be that future version of yourself. And so if you know you've been hitting up against resistance, I want to help you not spin your wheels. Not be on that hamster wheel of wondering, why do I keep doing this? And to literally start seeing yourself take the action necessary to have sustainable living in this way that you want to live for the rest of your life. So I really want you to consider, what would it look like if I took one step today that helped me be the biggest version of myself. So I want you to pick an area of your life that you want to see better right now. I want you to think about, the biggest bang for your buck. What would be that area of your life if you really put all of your, time and effort in it in the next 90 days? What would be that one area? So go ahead and write down that one area. And whatever that area is, I want you to paint a picture. What would be the best way that this area could look if you could see it fully manifested in a way that made your life like way better and lighter? So if we're talking about, money, maybe it's like, okay, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck anymore. I have more money in my account than I need for bills. I'm actually able to do things to enjoy life. I'm able to give back. I'm able to do, way more. I feel like less stressed out. I feel more at peace. I'm able to sleep at night. I want you to picture all those things and I want you to write it down so that you have like a written picture. And I want you to spend time visualizing yourself already in that picture. So, using breathing techniques, using ways to calm your nervous system down so you can actually be in that picture. And I want you to ask yourself this, and this is a question I've had in a different video before as well. If I believed that this picture was true, what is the action that I would take today? And I want you to do something that I think most people don't think to do, and that's to pick a very small action. So, in my book, Get Your Life Today 7 Success Hacks of Life Leadership and Business, I talk about taking big baby steps. And the example I give is that I was at the airport and I saw this toddler with their parents. And this toddler was clearly learning how to walk. And as he was learning how to walk, he was wobbling and holding on to furniture, holding on to strangers' legs, all the things in his attempt to really perfect this lifelong skill of walking. But he kept falling in between, but he still got back up. And then he would stumble, he hurt his knee, he started crying, he ran back to his parents, but he didn't stop learning to walk. And it just gave me this sense of if we're more like children, we're more like toddlers, they already know that they are destined to be walkers, that they are destined to be runners, they are destined to move around life. And so every time they do something, it's a big baby step because they never walked before, but they know that they're destined to walk. So they do things to hold them up, they do things to help them navigate their balance. And when they fall, they cry and all the things, but they get back up because it's like, yo, this is what I'm supposed to do with my life. I'm supposed to be a walker. It's like they know this on the inside, and so we have to get that belief about the picture in our head and the picture that we write out because it is our destiny. It is what is purpose in us. God wouldn't give us. I don't believe God would give us visions of things that are good, that reflect who He is in the world, that reflects the fruit of the Spirit, and it be something that we should not do. And I say that carefully because people have visions of doing stuff that is dangerous and harmful to people, and I don't think that that comes from God. But I do believe that we have the ability to know the difference, and we might choose one or the other. And in this instance, I believe that if we have a vision of something that is aligned with the fruit of the Spirit, that includes things that helps other people in this world become better, be more impactful, become better citizens of our community, and really impact us in positive ways, then it was for a reason. And I believe that if that's the case, that we get to, walk into that, and we get to take the spaces to walk into that. So I want you to consider, what is the big baby step that I can take to even manifest that even better? And so that could be, okay, well, maybe it's making a phone call. Maybe it's, talking to someone that you haven't talked to in a while. Maybe it is like, okay, I'm going to send this email. I'm going to create this plan. I want you to consider, what is it that you can do that is small, but you can take some daily action on until you see the fruit of what you desire. This is the part where it's like not a tip, not a trick, not a strategy. You're doing it aligned to who you believe you are, and it's helping you tell your brain that this is who I already am. Because if you don't start taking action toward it, your brain is not going to believe that this is who you are. So you have to take action toward it. But my belief is if you don't start articulating what that identity is, you'll be taking action without helping your brain understand that you are the person that does it. Taking the action after having this work that we're doing, painting the picture, is going to help your brain know, like, this is something I'm supposed to be doing. This is who I already am. And you can combine this. I had a video about future gratitude. You can combine this with future gratitude, like already being grateful, like, oh God, I thank you for, helping me, be financially free. I'm thankful for already being financially free. It feels weird to say. You can feel dumb if you want. You can feel all these things, but just know that the feeling is just different because of cognitive dissonance. Like our brain is like, wait, how is this really true? Our brain doesn't like this psychological tension that's created when we say something and it's not aligned to something that we actually see or do. And so we have to create some of that tension. That's why you're going to feel that discomfort. And so it's okay to feel that discomfort. It's just that you just have to keep moving past it. Just like, the toddler that falls is discomfort, right? I'm sure they knee hurt. They probably like bust their lip falling, trying to walk, but you get to get up. It's like, no, I'm a walker. I gotta figure this out. I'm gonna shift this up this in my life. So if you like this video, then you'll really like my main character energy playbook that really walks you through 21 days of challenging yourself to really take on the identity of the person that co-creates this life. You don't have to always feel like life is happening to you. You can take control of it and decide that I'm gonna walk in the fullness of what God has given me, and I'm gonna take control of it. I'm gonna do my part. And so if that sounds like you, go ahead and click below, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Bye.